Get a hold of George Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy. Duratagre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms. Where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits. Hale Transportation. We'll do the driving, you do the hanging. Get a hold of us for all your transportation needs. Niscoba, the men in blue, keeping you safe. Clinton Tractor and Implement Company, the Caledona family. Check them out. Laxnide, the premier box lacrosse tournament in all of North America. Check it out September 18th through the 21st. We'll see you there. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. CBI cables, what the pros use. Plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The B-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, B-Dry. The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of George Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy. Duratagre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms. Where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits. Hale Transportation. We'll do the driving, you do the hanging. Get a hold of us for all your transportation needs.
Hello, Yeti Nation. Paul Noecker, what's going on?
What's up, Greg Beecher, OJ, Yeti Nation, fellas? How you doing? How you doing?
OJ, you were just telling us we're going to talk about this for a minute, and then we're going to talk about their roster, and then we're not going to speak about the Firewolves for the rest of the night. But go ahead and make that cool announcement you were just telling us. One of your biggest customers so far up in Canada has been.
Oh, yeah, the Oshawa Firewolves.
So congratulations on that, OJ.
Yeah.
That is cool. Now that you've got yourself safely back in Canada, unfortunately, I would like to point out it wasn't us Americans. We let you come over with open arms. We were happy to see you, giving you hugs.
They were still trying to question me, like, if I had any guns or if I did edibles.
So, well, they just knew that you hung out with me, and they were like, chances are.
Let's see here. You're hanging around.
Hanging out with that Blue Splotch guy. The thumbnail, Charity, huge shout out to her on that. It is a little busy behind us, I can see it, but we'll have the regular background here pretty soon.
There we go.
Shout out to Charity on the thumbnail. I do like it a lot.
Yeah. I love it.
Got a little video short we're gonna have for the intro next week. So thank you very much to Charity. Yes, Josh noticed it right away. He's got that eyeball for it. And we're definitely getting into the picks. I've got Josh's icon up. Any other channel members, if you guys would like to make the picks, all you got to do is jump on and make them. We will get you your own logo, but we will put your initials up to get through it because that's part of being on the channel membership thing. So I'm working on my microphone, trying to get it dialed in. I got all this stuff here. So if I'm a little loud or screaming at anybody,
you got a fancy mic now too, hey?
Well, honestly, I just got sick of having to take my other headset out every time of my toe and find it and everything. So I'd like to have kind of a setup for home and a setup for travel. So
Yes.
Building on it, I actually stole this microphone from Jared, so shout out Jared Beecher, letting me borrow some of the stuff. I appreciate you, Jay. But crazy off season. The NLL website, the rosters are not all up to date. They still got Ron John with the Black Bears. They also have them with the Bandits, though. So the Bandits are all over the roster there. I do have to say, whoever runs the Bandits and the Seals, the Warriors, amazing job on their social media accounts, and not only that, but the website reflects their actual rosters and stuff. So shout out to those three teams. They're about the only ones that match up. Everybody else goes to social media. Paul Noecker, what are you dealing with? You're trying to get yourself up to Canada. So what's going on?
That's the game plan. Yeah, heading up there December 12th through the 14th for the ALL Sky Women's tournament, all women's tournament, and the Lady Yeti were accepted in, and we're very excited to be partaking in our first international tournament, and basically our second tournament as a whole. As the Lady Yeti, Utica Lady Yeti. So we're very excited there. We had a run over at Mary Winder the other day. And,
how's everybody looking? You got a bunch of college kids and everybody showing up in
everybody
shape?
Everybody that's been running with us right now that's been at the practices is post-collegiate. So they're a couple of years out of their college days, and these ladies, they want more, so they've been actually, tapping on the door saying, "Hey, when's practice? When we getting ready for practice?" And we got with Aaron Coleman and in the Mary Winder Center, and we got ourselves a little practice time yesterday, and on Sunday we'll be going again and getting ready to head up to Canada and hopefully do a great job representing. I mean, we do have some of the Valkyrie, is that how you say it? And I apologize to the girls, the Valkyrie ladies. They're going to be running with us, so it's going to be a kind of a it's not quite 50-50. There's a couple more Yeti ladies and there are Valkyrie. So, but the nice feature is we're going to have ladies that have been playing the game for a while, and I'm excited about that. The girls are excited about that. They get to start jamming and doing what they want to do, and that's play ball. So excited, very excited about that.
Yeah, OJ, you want to go ahead and answer Josh in the comments there?
Oh, just that the Firewolves have been a good customer of Six Letters Lacrosse Canada so far.
So, better customer than they are a team to support, because they're just going to pack up and leave you with a broken heart at the end of the season.
I mean, what are you going to say when Edmonton gets a team?
Sorry, Georgia. Sorry, Kai the goalie, because that's going to be Edmonton's team. I think. I think we all see the writing on the wall there, and
I might have called that one out first, didn't I?
That was you.
There was a couple more
Paul
first.
Noecker. No,
that was another pull that one out the back of my hat. Yeah.
You also actually, Paul. I'm going to put you on the spot later for some of your player calls of the year, because you've been pretty on point with that. So we'll go through that. We'll kind of look at some inside the lacrosse stuff. Check out the inside the world of lacrosse. Inaugural season.
The inaugural.
The Firewolves.
But you said we weren't going to talk much about them, so
this
we
is
can
what we're talking about.
Right
hang on, we do got to real quick though. I am going to shout out that I think they gave up too much for Taggart. I think he's good. I think they gave up too much defense. Boy, going to be an interesting year for them. This first game, we'll get into the picks here in a little bit. Shout out Charity getting our draft board and everything lined up. Honestly, though, I do not expect this to be a great year for them. Now that I've said that, they'll probably come out, undefeated season. This.
I'm hoping to get out to a Firewolves game this year. So
that's a long ways, Josh. But where are you going to try to watch them? You got to be trying to watch them closer to home, I'm guessing.
Either here or I want to go to Oshawa. We'll see. Six Feathers might allow me that opportunity. We'll see.
That would be pretty cool. There you go.
Yeah.
Oshawa, that's drivable for, I think Josh is going. I know a bunch of the Albany Firewolves fans are going out. They're all in, so that's cool. That's enough for them. On to the Black Bears. Black Bears, they have the worst website when it comes to the group, I will say. Their roster is so out of date, it's not even funny. I think they're making a big step this year. I think having Travis Longboat and Sam Firth is going to be huge for what they needed for that team. I'm interested to see how it all ties together, though, but I think most of it falls on Zach Higgins and the kind of year he's going to have.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into the picks, but yeah.
It's, what did they get? Did they get to what they needed? What did they need? They only had teat last year. Everything was off the teat. Everybody wanted some of the teat.
Well, honestly, though, earlier when Teat was hurt, the team was playing okay. And then the problem is, and it's something you're going to have to figure out, though. You see it in basketball a lot. When shooters shoot, you got to have that guy that takes a ton of shots. I think that was a lot of the problem with Simmons and Williams last year is who's the guy that's taking the shots? Who's the guy that it's running through? Dane Smith and Josh Byrne, I think, do it better than anybody as far as figuring out how that works, which absolutely amazes me. Those guys are constantly just amazing me. I think, though, they've picked up a lot of good pieces. I expect this to be a good year. I'm a big Volkov fan, watching him play a lot. Really liked him. Reed Kurtz is going to be good. I'm a big fan. I think Ottawa is going to be better this year than they were last year.
I think so.
I would
They're all
imagine.
getting a starter. Well, the Hellier pickup was huge. That's
Hellier's huge. Connor Kiernan's going to be big. They, I think it's going to be a good year. They offensively, though, you really need Travis Longboat to step up and be the player that he can be, not the player. He came back and he's great with Albany, but he's not going to take the ball from players and shoot. He's not that guy.
No, he's the feeder from behind that behind the back pass.
Oh, that's Marshall. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they are cousins. I will say that they are cousins.
Well, it's in the genes.
He was the one who was scoring the goals.
He probably taught it to him, and one just perfected it. Is that
Yeah, that's probably a good statement.
I mean, that right there is backyard ball. That kind of play, but it's such an incredible play from behind on a man up. You're thinking the ball's going one way.
Hang on. So, Josh, do you see the irony in this? So you had season tickets, and yet you can't get a ticket to the opener. And yet you're still going to go out there. Come on, Josh. I was laughing at that in the comments. Sorry, he said that, and I was like, come on, man.
He's still going Firewolves.
He is still going Firewolves. And we're going to talk about the teams quickly. Then we'll get into the picks where we get to talk a little bit more. I tried to just get the teams that are playing first.
So how
this
bad
roster,
did Buffalo lose?
Take a look at that
they
roster.
Lose, though?
What is the one thing you don't see on anybody else's roster that you see on that roster?
Matt Vince.
4 goalies.
4 goalies.
That too.
What do they have up their sleeve? They got something to be keeping 4 goalies. Something is transpiring. There's a trade coming down that I'm gonna.
Are they gonna get rid of Vince though? Are they getting rid of Vince?
No. Vince retires in Buffalo.
But understand that young player that wears double deuces is probably the next of kin. Or next of kin. And
Waukegan Shognosh is his name, and I had a chance to watch him. He played with Onondaga Junior B. We filmed him a few times, and he was up playing last year. He is a phenomenal player, and Keegs is definitely going to. That's huge. He's going to be the guy of the future, like you said. Who are they going to try to trade? Orleman, Constantinopolis, but who wants him?
Okay, well, here's another through. What do you get? As far as but I'm sitting here, I'm pulling from the hip. But as far as because the Swarm already have a goalie right now. What's his name?
That they're bringing to Edmonton.
Dobbs.
You got Dobbs. Well, you say not for nothing. Wait till the Seals are going to Montreal. This is going to be a Canadian league.
Actually, I can't wait till Nashville gets a team.
Hang on. So Nashville's getting a team, but you think every other team's going to Canada is what Paul's saying. So who's right
that's
here?
What I'm saying. For the most part, that's where they're getting the fans. That's where they're filling the barns.
I don't know if it's that as much as it is. It's cheaper to get your players, and then you look at the practice players that are on these teams.
It's a cost of making sure that the lights still turn on and everything. Yeah. Absolutely, it's not cheap. These guys, they just went through arbitration. You want to know what? Every one of them got a raise, which is fantastic, awesome to the players because without the players, there's no league. Period. But on the same note is. It's not football. It's not hockey. It's not soccer. It's not the other sports that
And you gotta
you're getting
remember-
TV contracts. Why is it on NLL Plus? Because there isn't that multi.
No, it's on NLL Plus because TSN and ESPN Plus can't figure it out.
Yeah.
So the problem is nobody in
Hector,
Canada
how
can
many
watch it.
of the players in this league live north of the border?
Probably 95.
It's
I'll say 90%.
No,
anyhow.
I think they say
Yeah.
75% of the league is Canadian now, and you've got about 10% American, with the rest being made up of Native American players for the most part.
Yeah, exactly.
And even when you look at that, though, I would bet you a lot of those American players they consider, it's like how many of them are actually Native American, but you've got guys like Goa who is playing for Team USA, so he counts as an American player, but you know.
Well, and once again, you got also the insurance. With California and New York hosting 3 of the
workers' comp. I don't know
the
how anybody
teams.
in New
The
York
workman comp is completely different than it is up in Canada. So now you're paying even more because Joe Billy blew his knee out or something like that, and now he's out of work and he's getting full pay because it was during work that it happened, and which is all part of the game. It's all part of the doing business concept. But if you can make it cheaper, that's what's keeping the lights on.
Well, that's the problem. If you're in a place like Buffalo that you've got 30 years and you were able to build it before you had to step into this kind of market, it's a lot easier. Rochester, I'm very interested to see how that team makes out this year.
Right?
But
I am too.
we'll get on to them in a little bit. And
We'll get to them.
Viva
this
Las Vegas.
honestly, has anybody made a bigger off-season splash than Vegas?
They went all in, no question.
They had to. I mean, that's how it feels like to me. Is they felt like they had to get something done. This is Williams. Williams, he's in the hot seat. What happens this year? They've given him. He got to draft everybody. He's been doing it now. Figure it out, bud. This is the season I think he has to. And I think they're going for it, though. I mean, so you look at a lot of their pickups, everybody's going to want to talk Frazier and Clucci because they score goals. I honestly think
Cameron Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. And then Tony Malcolm, John LaFontaine, Laughs was a Firewolves guy who I was a big fan of. I think the big question is there, and I really want to hear Paul's opinion. Who are we going with in this? You going with Getty or you going with Kidd?
I would have to go with Getty.
Or not Kidd. What is Kells? Kells is that?
Kells.
Lenny Kells.
Kells is the little one. Size.
Kells is the one that used to back up Delps.
Yeah. Well, Kells was the one that got in the fight at Albany, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't Kells. That was Ethan Woods, and he was the Firewolves backup goalie, and he fought Hartley from the Nighthawks, I think. So
just said, "Hey, I'll meet you in the parking lot afterwards."
Right in the middle of the floor, bud. My first ever box lacrosse game, hook, line, sinker. They had
Albany's first game in the MVP.
That's what started Yeti Talks. There would be no Yeti Talks if it wasn't for that first game, and if it wasn't for Kidd going down there. Was it Kidd? No, it was Getty that went down there and fought. It was. So, thank you, Getty. You got Blue Squatch going. We ever get a chance to get Jeff Getty on the show, we definitely need to. We'll go back through these rosters again in a little bit when we're talking some of these games. So Tony and Will are split up. This is Colorado's roster. They posted on Instagram.
Who don't you see? It's the one that
Sorry,
we were,
Special shout out to Connor Cook. He's a friend of mine and a junior Mountie alum.
Nice. Go Mountie. Mount up.
89, Counter Cook, congratulations. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's fun to see these guys. So Jameson Bucktooth, he's an Onondaga guy. He's on the practice roster. I would imagine at some point he's going to be getting called up. He'll be starting the year practicing, but he'll be on that roster by the end of it, I would imagine. It'll be interesting to see how this shapes out. I noticed we don't see Terry, which, it's not a huge surprise it's so hard to make one of these spots, Yeah, you got to make a couple camps before you can expect it.
Oh, you're going to go up and play some summer ball.
It was Woods. It was
winter
Woods,
ball. Yeah. They're going to be balling out all the time.
Yeah, we are. We'll get into that in a little bit. Josh was right. It was Woods, not Getty, that got in the fight. It was Ethan Woods. I forgot. Woods was the guy. I think the biggest thing for Colorado, obviously, Zed being in. Boy, what did they do this year? Last year was a big step backwards. I think they might take another one back, but we'll see. They could come at. A lot of it depends on Dylan Ward, though. I mean, Dylan Ward gets hot. What are you going to do?
Wardo, yeah.
Yeah, the boys on the chat here, they're asking if Gotti got picked up by Halifax.
Oh, boy. I don't know. That would be news to me because last I saw, it was still between Getty and Kells there. Was he not on that roster? Yeah, I might have skipped right over him and not even paid attention to it.
No, I don't see him on there.
No, so yeah, he's not. So who is there? Okay. All right. We got to pay a little more attention. I got to pay a little more attention anyways. This is the team I've been going for. Yeah, there was no branding on the Colorado one.
Right?
I don't know why there was no branding on this, but yeah, no, they aren't leaving. Seneca Nation bought that team.
They got a casino behind them. They're not leaving.
They got a couple of them. So this is the Seneca.
So until they bet the team is what you're saying.
No, the Seneca Nation will. They'll be running this team for a while. I would expect you're going to see some moves. So Amos is on the practice roster. I'm hoping you'd see him, but I mean, when you look at this, it's like, boy, whose spot does he take? So. It's tough, man. They But I do have to say, there's Grenlin. So this team, you have 4 Can-Am guys on it. If you count Zeta, who was the coach, you got Grennan and Jensen played for the Braves, and we have Zed and Amos played for Allegheny. So, coached and played for Allegheny. So, yeah, big. We're going all in on Nighthawks. So. I think the question for the Nighthawks is Hartley or Hutchcraft. Boy, that's going to be a tough one. The way last year panned out, they went back with Hartley a few times. Obviously, it's Hartley's spot to lose, you would think, but Hutchcraft had really good last year. So, boy, there's a lot to be answered in there. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. Any thoughts on this one, OJ?
Yeah, I called it.
Yeah, you knew he was going back. Holochuk looked pretty good, though, in a lot of those games.
Yeah.
CJ Kirst is the big one here. That's going to be huge. What do you think Toronto's going to do this year, Paul?
They're going to do a pretty damn good job. I mean, you got a bunch of Syracuse grads on there, Hiltz and English, and then of course you throw Kirst in there.
I don't know if they got the firepower.
With Boucher,
I mean.
Mathers is not a small man.
Matthews.
How much box experience do they have, though?
Those guys? They're all box. They're all box.
Quite a few years. Okay. Oh yeah. The boys have been balling.
Yeah, that's all box guys there.
Kirst is, as far as he was on Team USA.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got the big brothers that
his brothers
have
been
all
playing,
probably played box since they was little kids, and Hiltz is from Canada, so he's going to make a huge impact right away. English is from Canada. He's going to make a big impact right away.
Yeah.
Now we go on to this.
This is OJ. I'll just let you tell us about it.
I mean, some of those names I 100% agree with and can get behind, but
who are you most upset? Is it Dixon leaving?
I'm upset with Dixon leaving, but that's not what drives me a little bit crazy. Is that after seeing training camp, Clowder got the backup spot.
All right, so you were That being said, I wonder if it's because of how well Aiden Walsh did play in the regular season. If you remember with Vancouver, I mean, he didn't play bad. He played pretty good, but he was no 7-0 Del Bianco.
Aiden's going to be the number one. I know that already.
Yeah.
Cam McLeod and Bowman, though, it was a really tight battle from what I saw during training camp, during the preseason game the other day. And I think they're giving Clowder a chance just because he's held that number one. But at the same time, when do you go to the next goalie in line with Bowman?
Yeah. It's tough, man.
Who's got a bigger pay cap?
Who's cheaper to keep?
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Calgary's is very much a budget team, right? So.
Well, not just a budget team. You're building for the future. You're I mean, last year basically when you saw the way the pieces were leaving too. I mean, once Pace Everybody was gone. It was kind of like, all right. It's going to be one of those
the other
years.
thing people got to consider is our defense is quite young this year.
Yeah. Yeah. You got, very young.
Yeah. So a lot of our defense, in my opinion, the way the season's going to go is it might take Calgary a little bit to find our footing, but we're going to be about mid-pack.
There you go. That's an optimistic look, but you got to be excited about this team.
Here's the good thing.
Canada's got to have one good team, right?
Right? Well, it's everyone wanted to play for Coach Mouse. I'll just say that. Yeah. Because they grew up playing for him since they were like 12,
they grew up
right?
playing for him. A lot of those guys live over there, too. You want to play for him. Curtis Dixon going there. That was our first real pro interview with the channel, so thank you very much, Mr. Dixon. That was cool. Appreciate you with that.
Yeah, no. So Dixon went there, King went there. Like seeing those guys next weekend in Vancouver, and of course you have two guys. You have Connor O'Toole, which I interviewed quite recently, so that episode's coming out this season. Nice. And then you have Delbs. How can you not go with Delbs, right? As your number one.
Got to go with Delbs. He's going to be the goal of the year again, I think. I'll make that pick. We're going to talk about some of those picks here in a little bit. The defense, still great.
Same.
Yeah. They're basically.
You added Shane Simpson in there,
Yeah. That's a huge pickup. Inside Lacrosse, Stamper says, Nako, this is one of his picks of the year. Nako was the guy that got in the fight during the handshake at Lax 9, so I've always got a soft spot for him. That's his player to watch of the year, and he made a great point talking about the way he came through the MSL in the summer, didn't take a lot of penalties until the end, but did take 16 minutes in one game. He's capable of it, but he's getting older, more mature, and learning what he's doing, so... No offense to Vancouver. Will they ever sell tickets in the Upper Bowl? Oh, well, they will. They will before Albany does. I can promise you that much.
I know one rink that's already sold out for the Upper Bowl. Just saying.
Yeah, but they sell more tickets than the Sabres. So
they do too. It's crazy.
I heard. Yeah. I don't know where I saw it, but I saw.
No, that's legit. They
Adam Levine had it on one of his posts today.
That's what it was. Yeah, the ticket comparison between the Sabres availability and the Bandits, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, again, if you take a look at the surrounding area, it is. There's so much box lacrosse.
It's the same reason the guys. I was just gonna say it's the same reason they're moving to Canada because you've got those petty players there.
And that's the beauty of it is there's so much box lacrosse in that area. People know what it is and they want to watch it because it's incredible sport.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And there's the drum roll. We got 25. Hello.
I like that new graphic. That weekly NLL.
Yeah, Charity was all over it today.
Stepping up her graphic game. I love it.
Oh, yeah, she's on it, man. She spent a lot of time on Adobe getting things honed in, so we are looking more and more professional as we get going. Now the only thing holding us back is me, so we'll get it together eventually. What do we OJ, I'm going to go ahead and pick first because I don't think anybody is going to doubt. Honestly, I might pick the Firewolves just because it might curse them. So I'm torn, but I won't be happy even if they win and I pick them. So I'm just going to go with the Rock anyways.
Yeah.
Smart choice. I'm going Rock as well. I think that those young guns that they have on offense, Rose being back, I think that is a staple to them, and they're going to say, listen, even though your house is closer to our house and we're the house of this house and that house, we're the Rock. We're coming for you. You ain't got nothing, Firebirds, Fire Wolves, Fire whatever you are. The Rock is from Toronto. The Toronto Hamilton boys are going to win it, no questions.
Yes, I would like to agree. I would like to answer one thing to Josh in the comments. He said that we did open the bowl for one game, but Vancouver has opened it for a couple games as well.
Yeah.
They don't always have to.
Vancouver's getting there. The last two games have been there. Have seen significant attendance increase.
It's like anything though. You've got a winning team, people are going to come watch it. People didn't watch the
yeah,
Firewolves the year they went 3 and whatever.
And the Canucks let Mouse make his dream team.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Canucks, the old Pavel Bure. I used to be a Canucks fan back in the day. 94.
Pavel Bure.
Yeah.
Wow. I ain't heard that in a while.
Yeah.
Been a minute. So Noecker is also wisely going with the Rock. OJ.
I mean, just to go against you guys, I might go with Josh on Oshawa.
I don't know if I'm going to move Josh over to Oshawa. I might just refuse to. You know what? We're just going to put him over here. Well, no. I just can't get myself to do it this first week. Actually, you know what? There we go.
There you go. Cover him right up.
Yeah. I mean, I think Oshawa might come in and make a statement.
It's going to be a big
It's going to be a big game for them because it's their rivalry now, right?
Well, it's their rivalry. You got a bunch of guys from up there.
Yeah.
You got Taggart Clark playing with his old man again. They've lost a lot of defense. You're going to have guys not just like me talking smack, but other guys telling them that. They know what they've got their backs against the wall. I honestly think they're going to it could be a big game for them. I won't be very surprised if they do win, but I will not pick them for the year.
Perfect.
Well, we got that. It's kind of like me in Buffalo last year, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I can definitely agree with that. And honestly, though, I mean, Brad Cree, though, coming back he wasn't healthy for a lot of last year, and Latrell Harris. So I think that's going to be a huge thing for Toronto. I think that's what's going to carry them through going to be able to carry them through that is what I'm really pulling for. But,
did Schreiber even try out at all?
No, Schreiber's done.
Stamper.
It was either Stamper or Levy. One of them wrote an article. He was not going to be playing for the NLL this season. He had surgery. Surgery right after the Archer season was over. So that was the end of it. When it comes to Josh did ask in the comments, why can the PLL have a TV contract, and the NLL doesn't?
Because we're not Canada.
Because Americans are more familiar with the field game.
It's all field lacrosse.
Yeah.
Paul Rabel had everything not behind a paywall for decades, right? He built up this huge brand before he even started the PLL and had it so it wasn't behind the paywall. Like all of his videos were YouTube. Honestly, Paul Rabel could teach the NLL a lot when it comes to marketing. I'll say that.
Yeah.
That guy knows how to market things and sell things and get your face where it needs to be and find money. That guy has done an amazing job. If you had somebody like that working with an actual powerful position in the NLL, I think you would see a lot more things done too. I think a lot of it has to do with that.
I disagree. He played in the PLL or in the NLL. He was a Philadelphia wing. I watched him play.
He played 2 seasons.
He's soft. He is soft.
Right.
He's
what does it have to do with his marketing?
Field player. What's it have to do? And again, he kind of did what happened with the MLL when the MLLs took it over. They kind of bullied their way per se. If that's marketing and it's great marketing, okay, whatever. But I know the club level when we had a USCLA team and there was no MLL, and all of a sudden the MLL with Jake Jake Body by Jake came in and said, "You want to know what? I got some money and we're going to start our own league." And you want to know what? You kind of screwed a whole bunch of young guys that were working their way up through and just wanted to be, I don't know. I'm bitter about. I'm not a big Paul Rabel fan, just because I think he did the same thing. Where you want to know what he did the right thing. I'll say that. He built a brand of his name and everything, put it out there. But it wasn't just him. There was a lot of great players that were playing at that time. Marketing, like you said. Yeah, I guess it's marketing.
Just look at – Paul Rabel is not – I don't think anybody will ever argue that he's the best lacrosse player. Like, even if you're talking field, I don't think anybody's ever going to tell you he's the best lacrosse player. What he is he's the best business person who happened to be a lacrosse player.
Or the right person at the right time.
You still need to be able to strike when the iron's hot. Just because the opportunity's presented to you, most people will swing and miss.
Well, yeah, no, there's no question. I mean, you had Kyle Harrison was in the same boat. You had a lot of money from the to say the John Hopkins alumni. I'm sure are pretty proud of what their captain has done. No question. I think that it's money supporting money.
Right.
And
that's how things grow, though. I mean, but he obviously is making some of those guys money, or else they wouldn't have keep giving it to him.
Well, they're going to play no matter what, though, Greg.
That's true. Well, the guys are going to play no matter
what. You go to Lake Placid, you go to Vail, you can go to Hawaii, you know what? You're playing against the best player. You can go to Laxney. There's a great example. You can go to Laxney, and what are you doing? You're playing against the best players in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for what reason? Because we love to play. It's a matter of the game. That's the medicine concept. I get the professional part of it. I love the professional part of it because it gives guys something to jump for and reach for. But on the same note, you're taking away the reason for the game. It's more than just a game concept. And the NLL, I think, has done an incredible job promoting that part of it. The history is huge, and my hat's off to them doing what they have done because they do a great job. Let's say, does the PLL do that, or are they more about their brand?
No, they have actually. I see more content from them, like when they did they had the short six guy. They did a bunch of indigenous culture stuff. They do they do a lot of that.
Do they get it in there?
Oh, yeah.
I don't watch it. So.
Yeah, no. The biggest difference is with the PLL, they also include a lot of the Western tribes, whereas the NLL, mainly because we're an East Coast thing, focuses on the Haudenosaunee people, which for us is awesome because that's where we are, and that's
right.
Where what we call the sport of lacrosse with the long stick came from the Mohawks and the Haudenosaunee Nation. So I understand that, but the PLL, they did a lot. I saw they had the other guy with the fiddlesticks. Yeah, I've seen they do quite a bit with it too. Like I said, I am in no way vouching for Paul Rabel. I'm just saying his marketing and business acumen is far beyond what we're getting with the NLL.
And again, that's because he's American. How's he doing in Canada?
Who cares?
Well, that's my point. But that's my point, though. As far as I guarantee, I don't know.
No, where's Prairie Tan? Because Prairie Tan's a guy.
I guarantee Del Bianco does a better job marketing the NLL in Canada than Kurtz does with the NLL in America.
Yeah,
it's where the draw is. Yeah, every high school in America is playing field lacrosse. That's why they have that draw. Yeah. That's why it's not pushed.
Do you know who the Savannah Bananas are?
I do.
Yeah, I've seen the Bananas.
Exactly. OJ,
stuff.
Who are the Savannah Bananas?
Baseball.
Yeah. How many other minor league baseball teams do you know?
None.
It's all about marketing.
Absolutely.
It's all about marketing. Josh, that was a great point in the comments because, I know who the Savannah Bananas are, and I don't like baseball.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I'll watch anything usually live. Like, I'd go watch a baseball game live. It's different when you can see it in person. You can actually see the way.
That's two styles, two different baseballs, though. That's not real baseball. What? That's nothing but a gimmick and a charity event concept. That's not.
You gotta fund it somehow.
Sure, and it's a one-man program. He does a great job doing what he does. He's no question. Mike Falvogel has gone down and done the announcing for the games.
Yeah. The Savannah guys, they got it going on. Yeah, everybody just is paying attention to what he's saying in the comments. I see that.
Yeah, everybody's reading.
Whoa. Yeah, no, the NLL is very reliant on ticket sales, and the problem with the small markets is you need at least $1 million to float you through getting to this fans. Because, it took Albany 5 years, and then they finally were just starting to bring it in, but a lot can happen in there. If you hurt Dougie at the beginning of this season, and they go 0-14, nobody's going to show up in Albany. They don't care.
Yeah.
You had a handful of us that are going to show up, but we're going to show up no matter what's going on with the game.
Yeah.
But you want to bring in the casuals, and that's what kind of supports it. I do understand what you're saying. There is a big difference between the purity and the love of the game and the show of the game, but it's finding that balance really, because without the showmanship and the money from the regular people, it's really not sustainable. Like what makes football so much money?
Eric has a point in the chats as far as getting to the big cities. At one point, they did have the big cities. Boston had it was the Boston was it Blazers or Shamrocks? What were they?
So.
But New York had the Titans.
Yeah,
we like to think that these teams, New York even had the Riptide not that long ago.
Yeah, but there's a big difference between putting a team in Long Island and throwing a team in Harlem.
Yeah.
You go in the Bronx, or you go out in the middle of nowhere in Long Island, where they've got a center that's not really what it is, or you're playing at the Barclays Center in the Bronx. I mean, there's a big difference in where you're playing. You play in an MSG, because now you're in downtown Manhattan. Now you've got a big city vibe versus 2 hours out in the middle of nowhere and, into the Coliseum.
But you're Strong Island. You're talking field lacrosse.
Right.
All those guys are field lacrosse,
and it's already field lacrosse. Now you come in with box. It's hard to try to steal those guys away, because they already are committed to it and they're playing multi-sport athletes. Yeah, it's it's a lot easier said from the sitting in the blue squatch couch than putting your money on the line and going out there.
Well, the positives with a Chicago and the Boston, you are near the the border where the flights, I'm sure, are much shorter than what they are if you're down in Texas or San Diego or Tennessee. How many guys are going to be showing up in Tennessee for practice if they were to ever get a team? Half your team is up in Canada, and you're hoping that half your team is down in someplace in the Nashville area. That's
no
tough.
way. I don't think you're getting half, though. I mean, what?
No.
So that is the one thing, though. With the mid-major. No, I know what you're saying.
But
with the mid-major markets, if you get to the bigger ones, it's easier for guys to get jobs and stay. But the problem is if you're a serious full-time NLL box lacrosse player, where are you playing summer ball? You're not going to move your life down to Tennessee because you can't play summer ball. It's one thing to play in the NLL. They can keep you busy. Obviously, it's the most talented league. If you get a couple guys down there, you can make things happen. But now you're traveling for summer ball too, and that's costing you a lot more than a team flying you to Nashville. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So,
sure. Oh, I agree.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
How long? Again,
speaking of which, how long is San Diego staying?
Before these teams are actually, up in Canada, because that's where the spectators are. We're trying our darndest here in the States to build this sport.
You got to slowly accumulate each time. They're chipping away little by little. Before we make the show 7 hours long, though, Paul, seals or black bears?
Oh, who do you got? Hold on one second. Show it again.
San Diego or Black Bears?
I'm going to say, Canada. I don't think they lost way too much out in San Diego.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
They don't even have a face-off guy. Baptiste isn't back.
No. He's still on the roster.
Sorry, I was just catching up on the chat.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there. OJ, who you picking? And actually, Josh, did you pick? You might have even picked Josh, and I could have missed it somewhere in the chat. There's a lot of stuff in the chat. And you can call them the Albany Firewolves, because the A just doesn't stand for Albany anymore. I got a couple of A's that I can fill in there for them.
Yeah, the stability is no question. You got to get people to, buck up and make that 5-year commitment. You get to the 5-year, you should be over the hump at 5 years.
Yeah.
Well,
if your marketing team has done it the right way.
Right, but you take any business class, I don't care, high school, college, or whatever you're saying, the first thing that they teach you is most businesses go out in 5 years because they don't have the startup capital to survive. I don't think box lacrosse is any different than that. I think you're right, Paul. You got to get through that 5-year crunch. But when you're talking about these big venues, because they want these in these huge venues instead of these 5,000 seat arenas, and that's a lot of money to shell out.
It's a lot of money, but again, that's where, how do you grow it? Okay, we're sitting here. How do you grow it? You want to know what these teams have to do? And I know we're getting off topic a little bit, but San Diego needs to have a San Diego junior team and have a feeder program into it. That's where these secondary cities, a Utica, or smaller Glens Falls, something like that, where you have feeder programs that you want to know what? Now they're getting used to it at the lower levels, and it comes up through. You got your NABLL teams, then you got your junior NLL teams, and then you got your NLL teams. However you do it, your ALL teams. The ALL is the minor leagues for the NLL.
Yeah. The problem is, though, you're not moving a professional football franchise in somewhere that they've never seen a football game either, though. So it is a very uphill battle. I mean, think about it. I was a lacrosse guy. I played for you 20 years ago. I'd never seen a box lacrosse game till the Firewolves moved into Albany.
Right.
So, and that's somebody who played lacrosse and is into it. So, it's different. Yeah. OJ, who you picking? Canada, America?
I want to see my boy Courier start off the season with a win.
So he's in San Diego?
He wants to.
I'm in San Diego.
All right. I love it.
Oh. I'm the only black bear. Well, that's because they got Jeff Teat, one of the best players in the world.
They do got Teeter. I won't be upset either way. Let's just say that.
I know Paul's going to pick the Swarm here, so I'll just hurry up and put him over there. We'll just get that one out of the way before we even start making picks.
He did say he'd bet $50 on the Swarm too.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I really thought that I was gonna be able to maybe make an announcement of maybe one of those goalies goes down to the Swarm, and that other Thompson brother is all of a sudden back up here in the state of New York.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Wait till you see that happen, huh?
Yeah.
I like how Josh says that other team in Western New York. He won't even call them the Bandits. Boy, I don't know. I'm torn here because I don't think Georgia's going to have a great year, but I think if they're going to get a win against Buffalo or against a team, it's going to be in one of these games. And you got a lot of young guys with a lot to prove. You know what? I'm gonna go a little crazy here.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here. Kai, the goalie, hasn't even been in there to back me up in the chats. Here. What's up, Kai? I'm going for you, and you left me hanging. Yeah.
Oh, hey, this leaves me, I guess.
Oh, what's that gonna do for you there, OJ?
As much as I dislike Buffalo,
think about it, OJ.
He wants to.
My hot take. Let me finish, guys. My hot take is they're going to be one of the last teams to go undefeated.
Really? They're gonna keep rocking it out as well again. Okay.
How can they not, Greg? Look at that roster.
Yeah, like OJ says, you don't want to pick him, but he also wants to win the title again this year. So I don't blame him.
Damn right.
I guess I understand, OJ. All right, so Josh went.
I'm going for the 2-peat, guys.
Yes, the 2-peat. Josh went already for Vancouver. Hey, is anybody picking Colorado?
I am.
You are.
Oh.
I am. I don't want Ward's still there.
You're going to be disappointed then.
Maybe so. I agree. But you want to know what? I got to step on the other side of the track on this one because you never know. That's why they play the game. That's why they play the game, man.
That's my pick for the season, though, is it's going to be Vancouver and Buffalo are going to be the last two to go undefeated.
Oh, the last two to go undefeated. All right. So Now let's make some fun picks. We got this locked in. I don't even remember how to take screenshots on here. Hopefully Charity can figure that out.
I was going to say, is that why Charity gets the big bucks?
Yeah, she's the one in charge. Offensive player of the year. Who's it going to be?
Ooh.
Offensive player of the year.
Is it going to be somebody who comes out of the woodwork? Or, last year you could have given it to McKay, who was still a D transition guy. So, boy.
Does it come out of Philadelphia? Is O'Neill ready to step up and say, you want to what? This is where the wings fly, baby. That's a player to think about.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about that one. We didn't even talk about Philadelphia.
We didn't even
there
talk
so
about
much.
Philly yet. We didn't even talk about Philly yet. I honestly think it's going to be Josh Byrne. I think it's going to be fairly easy.
Yeah.
Smart call.
I do.
Smart
I
call,
think.
but
I think this is the year you're really going to see him take off too.
Well, they have a solid left. They have a solid right. I love how they did their lineups. They had their right, left next to each other. Well, I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool way to do it. They had right, left, right, left, right, left. Then there was two rights. But
I mean, you got to say, Buffalo, they do a lot of things right when it comes to box lacrosse. I can 100% say Buffalo, they do definitely do quite a few things right when it comes to box lacrosse. Maybe not everything else, but box lacrosse, I'm pulling for them.
who do you got there, Juice? I got somebody that I think I'm going to blow you guys' minds.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know as much from the other teams to make this decision.
Well, all right. So who from your dream boat, which one of your buddies is going to have the best season?
I gotta say that's Dixon.
You think Dixon's going to be able to tear it up over
Dixon,
there?
Dixon and Delbs, yeah.
All right. I mean, actually, that's really the combination is there another goalie who's within 10 assists of Del Bianco?
Ooh.
I don't know what the numbers ended up being last year, but
I mean,
he's
my
so much fun to watch.
best guess would be another goaltender of the year would be Saskatchewan's goalie Frankie Scigliano.
Yeah. I honestly think, though, that's a big reason Simpson's there, is the way Delbs and Simpson hit that freaking outlet pass. Man.
Totally.
Yeah. That's going to be huge. That's a lot of fun to watch. I still think he's the best one to do it. I mean, there's other guys that are good at it, but man, is Delbs. He's lightning fast. Hartley is too, but I don't know if Hartley can make it through a season. It's usually Hartley's problem, unfortunately. But so, OJ, Dixon's running it. Paul, your final answer was?
I didn't give it yet, but I really think you want to know who it's going to?
Yeah.
Offensive Player of the Year is going to C.J. Kirst.
Now you're just hitting the crack pipe, Paul.
C.J. Kirst in the Toronto Rock.
Somebody drug test Paul, please. He's on something way worse than we usually get.
You said that when I said Jeff Teat, and all of a sudden Jeff Teat came out of nowhere. Watch out for C.J. Kirst, the American Dream. I am a real American. Fight for what's right.
Oh my goodness! Now we're believing everything.
I think that. I've been watching.
Now we gotta listen to Noecker's singing career, everyone.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I think C.J. Kirst. Watch out for Toronto. There's only one Toronto-Buffalo matchup, and that's in Toronto this year. So that'll be a sold-out crowd, no question there. And that's where I think. I think the kid is.
I mean, he's pointing at you now, Paul. He says it. He says, Paul Noecker says it's me, and I'm taking it, boy. Let's go.
Yeah, look at that. Number one.
He says, not just in your playbook, too. Just number one in your hearts.
What is this, game plan?
There we go. All right, goaltender of the year. So, OJ, we know, thinks Delbs, and he thinks Scigliano's going to be his backup. Yes, Josh knows what's up. Josh Byrne in the pick. He's going to be the offensive player of the year. I can't believe Paul didn't, but I know he's a big Curse fan. I will say, Paul, I'm going to make you pick the goalie of the year before I pick, though. Who are you going for?
I think it's definitely going to be a tandem. I think you're going to see the 0-0 and the 48 sharing the pipes all season long.
Okay. I think it's an amazing experience for Keegs to be able to play under Orleman and Vince. I think that's going to be huge. And then the Greek goalie, too. Yeah. Josh is going CBD. Part of me wants to go CBD, but I don't know. Boy. I can't pick Dougie because obviously that's just faux-pas. Don't give me any of that. I was kind of surprised with Rose. I was a big fan. I thought Holichuk played pretty good last year when he came in. I didn't mind watching him. I would have been surprised to see it going. I think he's a little too old. I honestly think Hutchcraft might be the guy that steps in this year. But if Hartley's playing and playing good, are they keeping Hartley is what's going to screw me up. I like watching that Hutchcraft kid. He's good. But, boy, now we really go up to that Halifax with Getty, so I don't know. I don't know if I would go that way or not. So, you know what? I'm going to go out and just pick a little crazy, and, yeah, I'm picking him. Everybody's
That
like,
guy.
who that guy? Yeah, because now when the season's over, I just get to say I picked that guy. No, I'm gonna pick Hutchcraft as long as he gets to start. But obviously, if Hutchcraft doesn't play, it kind of negates my order, and we'll have to see Hartley go in. But I think Hutchcraft, I was really impressed with the way he came around. You've got to take those lumps. Same with Hutchison, the kid that played backup for Halifax there, played Team USA. I was big. I think he did good too. You got to give those guys their chances to get their lumps. And Delbs got beat up a bit when he came in at first. If you don't give those guys that opportunity, they're never going to get better. So, I mean, yeah, I honestly think
that's why I said they're going to be splitting time up in Buffalo. Yeah. I think Maddie has it. You know, it's Maddie's, but you want to what? Why wouldn't you want to learn from the best that ever is still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maddie isn't the best.
Well,
CDB is by far the best goalie in the league.
Maybe in the league, but overall, ever. I mean, I think you're looking at a gold already.
At the end of the day, though, here's my problem with it, though. So at the end of the day, you're here to win championships.
Yeah.
That Matt Vince has won 2 3-peats. 2 3-peats. Nobody else has won 3. He's got 2 3-peats.
You know what? I can respect that, yeah.
I mean,
what do you say? I mean, I can't talk smack about him. Plus, he's actually, I've talked to him a couple times. Super nice guy. Always very polite.
At what Delbs just did for the later end of Vancouver season last year.
Right, but how old is Delbs?
True.
How old is Delbs? Delbs does not have the quantity of work. Sorry, I'm probably screaming in the microphone. I had to lean into my keyboard. He does not have the quality or the quantity of work that
he's younger. He'll get to the Matt Vince level.
He might.
For sure.
He's just not there yet. And if you're saying this year he's going to, I can kind of wrap my head around what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
he's got the team that will that will get him there for sure.
1997 is when he was born, Del Bianco. So
yeah, he's same age as me.
Okay. How old are you, OJ?
28.
Perfect. Now I don't have to do any math.
And I just missed a perfect opportunity to lie about my age.
Yeah, you could have. It would have taken me a couple seconds to figure out the math, but it's only 25 plus 3. I would have gotten that one eventually.
Yeah,
I could say, but yeah, I guess you can. But here's one that's always tough when you talk Defender of the Year. Are we talking transition guy that's going to score goals? Or are we talking about a guy who's playing defense for the year? Because I don't know. You watch Belter, I think. The way that guy got to go up the floor a bit with transition in the summer, he's played defense with Priolo and Vince and all the leaders you got back there. I'm going to actually go out and say Zach Belter's going to be my NLL Defender of the Year. And Jensen is fast enough, but Belter's a monster. He's big. He's back there. He's imposing. As long as he stays healthy, Belter's my guy. And actually, Grennan's my offensive player of the year. I should change that real quick.
And he's in Rochester.
Yeah, no, that's Grennan. As soon as they took him, I was like, man, I almost bought season tickets to Rochester. If it didn't take me so long to get out there, I would. If I could have been there in 2 hours and back, there's a chance. But 3.5, whoa,
that's like me going to Edmonton almost.
Yeah, that's a work day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you just stop at the exit 33 and jump in Necker's car and you just relax and we cruise up. We watch a game. I drive and we cruise back. I drop you off and then you do your thing on the way back.
That's true.
It's not so bad. I got ideas, Greg. I got ideas.
And like Josh says, transition and defender are technically 2. So I'm going to pick Jensen to be my transition player of the year and Belter to be my guy. But honestly, Shane Simpson going to Vancouver could be that guy with Delbs. The rest of that offense and the defense, the way they're put together, lighting that spark again. Because Dixon comes out of that front door too, so just the tandem going with that and the transition. Yeah. I don't know. I think you'd be hard You'd be hard pressed to talk me out of Shane Simpson this year. I think he's got it.
Yeah.
I would have said Priolo, or I am saying Priolo for defense, just because of the veteran, the captain that he is.
All right, Eric, we're all putting in. Yeah, it looks like we're putting a road trip together for the Sunday afternoon games. I'll pick Eric up in Albany. We'll drive out to Utica, meet up with Paul, drive out to Rochester.
Yeah. I like the idea.
Yeah,
I love the idea.
We'll start planning here pretty soon. We're gonna get it going on. Yeah, I really do want to go out there too. I want to see Amos, and that'd be fun. And all those guys, it'll be a good time. I think we're in. So, all right, OJ, you're not off the hook yet. Defender, transition player of the year.
Oh.
Can't be a roughneck. You can pick one roughneck, but you're not picking two roughnecks in this.
I mean, is Noah Manning defense or offense? I can't remember. I think he's offense.
Who's that?
Noah Manning. Calgary's first round pick.
Oh, wrong computer. That's why that mouse doesn't work. All right, I'll give it to you. We'll give you that one. And then who's your next one?
I mean, if Zach was
they did
one?
They did put him in offense, so he doesn't count. But we'll count it anyways.
Okay.
Well, they did that to Ian McKay too. They put him out as a forward. He's no longer a transition. That's why I couldn't. I would say he's the tranny, no question. He showed it in the playoffs all the way.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Beat that Vancouver goalie a couple times. I think.
What a year that guy had! He was freaking player.
Incredible player.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're stopping at Herkimer and picking up Ryan and Bob. It looks like so. Yeah, we're in.
We're gonna have to get the Herkimer bus.
We're gonna get the bus
and do a real road trip.
Yeah, I'll fire up the minivan. Let's go, boys.
There you go.
All right, Paul, you're up. Defensive transition player of the year. But I do have to say real quick, Josh, Will Johansson cannot be nominated. He's a Firewolf, and we don't have any of those Firewolves nominated in these positions. But Johansson absolutely could be the transition guy of the year. I think he could have been the rookie defensive player of the year last year if they had such an award. Should have been.
Hey, Greg, we may have to get hold of Hale Transportation, maybe get a little mini bus.
Ooh.
And do the mini bus up to Rochester.
That does sound like a good time.
We might have to do that.
We're going to have to do it. We'll put a Blue Squatch trip together. We'll put a Blue Squatch trip, all inclusive. We'll get some food, have a good time. It'll be fun.
That would be a good time. I like that.
We used to do that with football, and I'm not even a real big football fan, but I'd go out to a football game. We'd rent the bus and go out and have a good time. The tailgate out there and back, and that was what the fun was. Football is fun to watch, but it was more about the atmosphere and the party. So that would be a good time.
Not much of a tailgate atmosphere in Rochester, though.
Well, no, that's why we got the bus.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's Roch Vegas from what I heard, and I mean, plus we'll get a hold of Cooper when we get out there. It'll be good. We'll be set up.
There's a Dinosaur Barbecues right across the street. Maybe we'll have to get some takeout and have some ribs. Deliver some ribs, hot off the press. Ooh,
I like it.
Ooh,
yeah,
Rochester. But you got buffalo wings just galore. Anywhere you go, any restaurant, you can go into the Dinosaur, and I bet you they have the Dinosaur.
Actually, I bet you their barbecue
in Rochester, I'm sure, has buffalo wings.
But I bet you barbecue buffalo wings would be delicious from there. Their barbecue sauce is good. I've ridden the motorcycle out there for just for that before, so it is. Oh, yeah. It's good.
That's good stuff.
All right. Paul, you're trying to shriek out of this, though. Make a choice.
I said who I can't pick my Buffalo guys.
Well, you transitioned. Who was your D player of the year?
Oh, I said Perillo.
Oh, all right. I didn't hear Prolo.
So you said
Provolone. Provolone's getting it.
Provolone. Now
YOLO.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that to me? Sorry, buddy.
He's gonna be Steve Provolone forever. That's amazing.
Captain Steve.
Yes,
Provolone.
Captain Steve Provolone. All right. Well, actually,
Steve.
We somehow managed to keep this right around an hour. We're at an hour and 5 minutes right now. So congratulations. We were just over the hour, which for the first week of picks surprised me. But there was only 4 games for us to pick. So when we get a little farther along, it might get a little more difficult.
Well, we'll just have to keep the bullshit down a little bit. I know OJ gets a little deep sometimes. We gotta pull the reins in on him.
Yeah, I tell you, it was great having everybody in the comments again. Nice seeing Eric and Josh again in here. I miss having these where we get to actually talk about some games. That was nice. We had the games going again. Next week's going to be even better. We're going to have some highlights going. Life is going to be good. Obviously, I'm going to be undefeated to start the season off. I had my Good Luck Braves t-shirt on, and I've got Charity's hat this time. I don't know if you can see my.
I see it. I see it.
That's a cool Yeti one.
Yeah, this is a limited edition.
So, limited edition Fay Farms Laxnay 25.
You got to know who the beef pipe is.
My problem is I wore mine to practice yesterday, I got so much to do. I'm not going to tell you. There's so much hair right now.
I mean, I know where the beef's at, but how did I get one of those?
Know where the beef's at. The Fay Farm special.
Yeah,
you got to get a hold of Fay Farms. Who's got the beef? Jimmy Fay's got the beef.
Yeah, absolutely does. Hey, Greg, I almost forgot to give a little shout out in regards to, I don't know if you had seen the announcement, if you was on the internet of Facebook and Instagram today, but Laxnay posted the number 5 team that is going to be playing in the Traditions Cup? Is that what they're calling it? And I apologize about that. But the Lady Gatebreakers. As far as I'm very excited, there's going to be a handful of girls. I don't know if I'm allowed to announce my girls or our girls that have been selected to play, but we have a handful of girls, and next week I'll have clarification whom I can say and everything like that, because I don't know if they've announced the full team yet. But we will have some representation in the pool, so I'm very excited with the Lady Gatebreakers. Excited, fired up. It's going to be great. Great lacrosse happening at the Mary Winder during the winter time here. We'll have some more great lacrosse out at the Nexus during the summer. It's an incredible time to be in this area right now.
Yeah. It's going. It's great, and lots of lacrosse happening. Make sure you tune in.
I almost forgot about another one, but I'm about ready to start. Greg, there's so much stuff going on, and we're talking NLL stuff. I don't know if you've seen the Icebreakers tournament. The Junior Yeti are having a Icebreakers tournament in, I believe it's February, I think it is. And that's going to be at the Mary Winder as well. A U15 and a U18 teams have already registered, and they're rocking and rolling with it. So a lot of big stuff coming up in the upcoming months in regards to Junior Yeti and Lady Yeti. And from what it sounds like, Ron has another tournament that he's planning on in February that we're going to have to keep the ball rolling here, I think, and take the hibernation mask off a little bit early this year and get to work a little bit faster and sooner.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. That's rolling. I mean, everything's boom,
incredible. What the Junior Yeti, Aaron's doing a great job keeping those guys up and rolling and getting them games and everything. Helping with the women Yeti, getting them more games. Hoping that more girls will continue to like playing the game and come on out and participate, because once you start playing, it's infectious. It's a fun way to play lacrosse. So if you're out there and you're listening, ladies, please get out there, contact us. We want, we're looking to get as much lacrosse for you women as we possibly can. So get a hold of us so that we can get some more games going for everybody.
Yeah, the more people that show up, you guys got open floor nights. People are practicing. And as always, looking for people.
Well, Josh, it's not the Icebreaker tournament is also going to be at the Mary Winder Center in Oneida. So as far as I know, like I said, there's already teams that have registered for it. So it's going to be quite interesting. It's going to be fun. A start of something new.
This could be the start.
Well, we might have to talk to OJ's team. This might be a chance for OJ's team to get down to the States and rate it off.
There we go, OJ. Get you out here.
We'll do a little fundraising.
Sure.
We'll do some fundraising for you.
We gotta just get OJ a team that comes down here and he can just jump out.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. He's got his, your age group team is a U18, isn't it? Or U15?
The minor team is U17, I think.
Well, that's right in our demographics, right there.
Right in
Yeah.
your wheelhouse.
We'll get it going this year, and we're gonna have to work on it next year and get you guys down here.
Yeah.
That's a full year away, though. On that note, Yeti Nation, watch NLL this week. We got it going. Greg's got it going. We got our picks in. You got your picks in. Sign up if you want to get your picks in. You want to be part of the action and talk to Greg. Send him a beer. Send Charity a beer. He needs a beer more than Greg.
Right, we all
One
work
beer
for
a month,
charity.
and you get to vote on the show.
And you get to vote. Awesome job. OJ, Gregory, Yeti Nation, love you all. We'll see you next week.
Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please, sponsors. CBI cables, what the pros use. Plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The Be-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, Be-Dry. The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of Jordan Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Book C. Durategre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms. Where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits. Hale Transportation. We'll do the driving, you do the hanging. Get a hold of us for all your transportation needs. Nice Scoba, the men in blue, keeping you safe. Clinton Tractor and Implement